want to encourage you today because God says, I want you to be patient while you serve. I want you to not get caught up in the surroundings. I want you to stay focused, but I also want you to be patient. Now, I was trying to think of a way to explain this to you because this is a very difficult concept to grasp because we can't see crying so many tears that drop on somebody's feet that it's enough to wash his feet. We can't catch that. Crying is not a flowing process. Tears don't just drop like running water. It takes time, it takes patience for those tears to hit the feet. And so I understood, I said, that's going to be difficult to grab a hold of. So I said, God, how can I explain patience to the people? And God said, talk to the husbands. I said, okay, God, well, what do I need to say? He said, take them over to the book of Ephesians real quick. Don't turn there. He said, in chapter 5 of Ephesians, it says, verse 25 says, husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church, gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. Watch this. He says that he may present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle. First thing that popped in my mind when I heard that, spot or wrinkle. I said, it's kind of like ironing. It's kind of like ironing. I remember about a week ago, I was rushing, and I went to the closet, and there was a particular shirt that I felt like the Lord wanted me to get. And I said, okay, God, show me where it is. And I'm looking around the house, and I couldn't find it. And I finally found the shirt. But guess what, y'all? It was wrinkled. And I'm not just talking about a little bit of wrinkle. I'm talking about a whole lot of wrinkle. Like it was, you ever had that shirt that just looked, just when you pulled it out, it was clean, but it was just like, good God in heaven. And the first thing that pops into your mind is, come here, Josh. The first thing that pops into your mind is, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with having to unball this old wrinkled up shirt and try to prepare it to wear. Well, watch this. But this is the shirt I felt like the Lord wanted me to wear. Y'all didn't catch that. That's the woman you said God brought for you. You went and bragged to your friends and said, look at her, man. Oh, she's awesome, man. Oh, man, I love her so much. Brother, she does this and she does that. And, oh, she can cook and she's always attentive to my needs and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, yeah, she gave you the best that she had because she knew she was trying to get you. But can I just keep it all the way real? There were some wrinkles. There was certainly, can I just bring it to the ladies? Ladies? I know he was 6'4", tall, dark, and handsome, muscles all rippling down his back and carrying on. But when you really got to know that temper of his, you said, oh, Lord, there's some wrinkles. There are some things that need to be ironing out. And can I tell you something about your ironing process? Ironing is something that takes you got to line that thing up on the corner. And sometimes it'll fall off, and then you got to go back and make sure it's straight. And you can't go fast, because if you go fast, you're really not ironing it out. You're just kind of putting heat on it. So you got to go. And depending on the kind of material it is, you can't even move it. You just got to sit. Watch this. And while you ironing, the heat from the iron is hitting you. The heat from the iron is rising up on you. You think you putting heat on the shirt, the heat is coming up on you, and you sweating and carrying on, and you frustrated because the process is taking so long, and God says, just stay there and iron. Just stay there and iron. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Let me tell you something. I can hear the Lord saying, keep on ironing, because when you finish, it's going to look real good on you. When you finish, it's going to look real good on you. Do you realize how long you have to kneel down and cry tears at somebody's feet to have enough moisture to wash their feet? Look at somebody and say, it's going to take some time. Can I tell you something? There are some people that God is calling you to serve. It's not an easy serve. There are some things that God is saying you got to do. It's not easy to do. If serving God was easy, everybody would be at the store buying the lottery ticket. But it's not easy. It takes time. It takes patience. And you can't get in a hurry.